Guys, what's happening? This is Mike at Mike's Little Dragon channel. I wanted to take a minute out and I was going to talk about this recent trade paperback I read, Sgt Rock versus the Army of the Dead. Now, the real big draw for this book is Mr. Evil Dead himself. Bruce Campbell is the writer on this. He teams up with Eduardo Riccio, who you might know from the Vertigo 100 Bullets series. And they tell this story about Sgt Rock and Easy Company, set during the days of World War II, obviously. And basically the whole hook of it is Hitler has found a serum that brings dead German soldiers back to life. He is using them in his army, and it is up to Sgt Rock and the rest of Easy Company to find Hitler, put a stop to this madness, and basically not let this be the deciding factor in World War II. It's a really nice hardcover here. I read these in individual issues, and then I picked up this hardcover, and I really like the way it looks on the shelf. Gary Frank, he did all the covers, so you get 6 covers of Gary Frank artwork, who you might know him as he worked on a whole bunch of Incredible Hulks. He worked on a whole bunch of Supergirl books. Just a really great, accomplished author. Then on the inside, you have these retro, like military propaganda themed posters by Francesco Francavilla. I believe that's how it's pronounced. The writing and the storytelling in it is not overly. It's not a ton of exposition. It's not a ton of dialogue. It's not a ton of words. It's a very fast and very choppy story. It proceeds at a very fast pace. Bruce Campbell doesn't weigh down these characters with a lot of thoughts and dialogue and character moments or whatever. I mean, the whole plot is basically just U.S. soldiers versus Nazi zombies. It doesn't get a whole lot more deep than that. So it has very much a feel of like a what's the word I'm looking for here? Like a summer action movie. So you've got some Eduardo Riccio. A lot of his work, he does. Let's see if I can find a real good page. He draws, I know this is going to sound really weird to say, but he draws exploding heads and action scenes like really well. Like this is like a zombie he's drawing. As you can see, he's got the drool coming out the mouth right there. The zombie breaks the bars, and all of a sudden Easy Company has to jump on him, and they're all fighting him and everything. So you get a feel for like the style of artwork that Eduardo brings to the table. Like I said, he draws great exploding heads. Look at that headshot. You got the blood splatter. It's very much like a Mike Mignola type feel to it. So it's a 6-issue miniseries. Sgt Rock versus the Army of Dead. This is a hardcover. It'll set you back $24.99. Highly recommend it if you like. If you're a fan of Bruce Campbell, or if you're a fan of like Inglourious Bastards, or something something like that has like a World War II vibe, with a mix of supernatural or evil scientists in there. This could easily be a video game as well. It's just a concept. This could easily be like what was that old game? Wolfenstein. This could easily be something along the lines of something like that. But if you're into horror or Bruce Campbell, you know, and you want to see a bunch of soldiers shooting Nazi zombies, check out Sgt Rock versus the Army of the Dead. Till next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.